Okay, this is going to be a quick lesson, I hope, in UDK. So I just click on this box here. Actually, we'll just go File, Create New Level, Morning Lighting. Okay, click on the box, press Delete. This now is our paintbrush. I'm going to right click on brushes here and change it to 500. I'm going to create a room. And again, 500. And then the Z, 500. And click on Hollow. Okay, that should be it now. And over here, under the red X, we're just going to change our views. I'm going to pull this up. Okay, now if we go CSG add. Now, so we're going to click on the brush again, right click on the cube. I'm going to create a doorway, 100 by 200 and 200 again, and no hollow. Okay, oops, and that should be it. Okay, so I just need to position this door. There should be fine, and just pull it down a bit. That should be grand. Okay, so now when we right click, or when we left click, sorry, on CSG subtract, I'll show you here, we'll just maximize this view here. I'm using right click on the mouse button to look up and down like this, A to move that way, D to move that way, and S to move back, and W forward. So that's W, A, S, and D. Okay, so just scroll back with the middle mouse wheel. Now if I click on CSG subtract, it takes it away, so we now have a doorway. So what we need to do now is go up to Content Browser, and we're going to add some materials to this wall. Okay, so we just clear this. Okay, now, so the one I'm looking for is M_LT. I'm just going to left click, drag and drop onto our wall. Okay, now I don't like the way that's tiled, so if you right click and change to alignment to fit, it'll put it on the wall like this. Okay, so down here in the bottom left, click on the Content Browser again. And there is a way, a quick way of putting it on all the walls. I've forgotten how to do it, but for the moment we just left click and drag. Right click, alignment. Okay, just going to go into the room, left click, drag and drop. Right click, alignment, fit. Okay, and we just need to right click, same again. Left, right click, alignment, fit. Okay, and I'll do it on the roof as well. So left click, drag and drop. Right click, alignment, fit. Now just right click and pan around like this and just S to come back. Left click, drag and drop. Right click, alignment, and fit. Okay, that should be it. Now, so we'll just do the same on the outside walls. So I'm actually putting on all the walls here. A to move like that. Okay, so there we have our cube. Now actually, just middle mouse button, just put it in here like this. Now, so on the floor I'm going to put in some tiles. So I'm just going to go see this one shows up empty. Yeah, okay. So left click, drag and drop. And there we have our tiles. And I'm going to change our view here. on go to here actually. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I find it difficult to maneuver, so if you click on the go to, and this will go to your paintbrush. If you click on this, second there now. Okay, just roll back a bit. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is maximize this screen and put in a new light. So I'm going to right click, actually we'll go back here, sorry, beg your pardon, in here, this view might be better. Right click in the center of our box, and we have to go to add actor, point light. So we just have a look at how that's positioned, pull it up, you can see the way it's casting a shadow inside the building. Now we can change the properties of this, right click on the light property, and we can change the color and watch how the color changes in here. Just click on this white box and we'll go red for a moment and go OK. Now whenever you change geometry or lighting, you need to build geometry up here or build lighting. Okay, takes a little bit of time, but I'll have to pause the video halfway through. So next what we're going to do is actually, I think I'll actually build the, actually I'm going to add one more thing. So just click on here. Actually no, we just go into all these scenes and we go to our content browser, and what I'm looking for here is S_MEC. Okay, now make sure these are all unchecked, otherwise this won't come up. And I'm going to add this. So I'm going to drag this position a little bit better. Drag it on there. Let's position it forward. Okay, so we need to rotate that. Let's put it a little bit higher. Yes, directly above our door. Now to rotate, we click on this button here, and we're going in the blue. So we need to click, hold, drag 180. Perfect. So just click in this view here. Yeah, okay. Right, so that's it, ready now, nearly. Okay, we can add one more thing if we want. We can go to our content browser again, click on actor classes, minimize this screen, and we go over here, categories, vehicles, left click, drag and drop. We can drop a vehicle into our scene. Now, I'm going to build the lighting and then pause, because it's going to take a few minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to X this screen and X this as well. I got that down the bottom here. Okay, so now when I click play, maximize the screen, we should be able to go into our room with W, spacebar to bounce, and we can get into our vehicle by pressing E, using the left, actually using the mouse, just move left and right to change your view, W forward, left click fires, and D turns, A, W, S, D, S versus W forward. Hey, okay. But anyway, you get the idea. So next thing we're going to try and do is, I'm going to scroll back here a little bit. I'm going to change this here to move. Just click on this, press delete. I'm going to tools, new terrain, next, next, finish. Okay, so click onto that and just position it. You can't really see in the screen, but there's a yellow box. Just trying to get everything centered. Okay, so now quickly what I'm going to try and do is build a terrain. So we'll go over here to modes, terrain editing mode, and we're going to add a new terrain setup layer. I'm going to call it cobbles. I'm going to just give that a second or two. Right click, new terrain material, cobbles 1. Okay, I'm just creating all my terrain, my textures first. New terrain setup layer and call this grass. And select it, right click, new terrain material, grass 1. Okay. So now we need to assign materials to these. Okay, so what we need to do is go to our content browser and we just go down here. Oh, cobbles 1, there it is. So if I double click on cobbles 1 and just type up here, see how yes. Actually, I think it's stone. Stone. Click on materials, all assets. Yeah. So search stone, all assets, and make sure you have your materials. So we click on this, highlighted by a yellow box. Click the play button. It'll take a few seconds, so be patient. Okay, there it is. Just click X there and minimize the screen. Actually, I go back up and type in grass. And we just check out materials. And here's our grass one. Oh, it's 2 there. Just to be sure, what I need to do is, I want that screen refresh. Okay, it's UDK is acting up on me. I don't want to see this. Okay, so content browser again, and we just hope that this is the grass one. Actually, yeah, it's this one because I haven't assigned anything yet. So we type in grass, we go to materials, and we just click on this one. Not the best one, but it'll do for a moment. Actually, I might try this one. Yeah, and click play. Once you've selected it, click play, give it a few seconds, and now we have assigned grass to that texture. Okay, now my boxes are missing here. So what I need to do is I just refresh it and just go to modes, terrain item. Yeah, they're back now. Okay, so we have the cobbles now, and we're going to click on paintbrush, and we're going to control button and move across our scene like this. Okay, now again, you can play around with these paint brushes. You can use different sizes. Control, and it'll do different, and you can smooth it out. Okay, just play around with them. I'm going to choose grass next. I'm going to use a different size brush, and you must make sure you choose the dripping paintbrush here. Paint. Control, and you should be able to paint across the scene. Okay, you can add more textures if you want, but that'll do for the moment. I'm just going to go X there, and I click play. Hopefully it should play. Oops, sorry, I need to move forward to the map. So I'm just using the W, A, S, and D keys. Okay, and I'm just going to click play this time and see what happens. Yep, okay. So move forward. E to enter the car. Okay, so with the mouse button, you can look left, right, up and down. Okay, W forward, D, S reverse, W forward, A left, and D right. And you have to use your mouse at the same time. And spacebar to fire bullets. Or bombs. So that's quickly how you do all that. It's just a quick lesson on how to use UDK and doing texturing on your terrain and building a house and dropping actors, lights and cars into your scene. You can also drop in other. Just delete this one for the moment. And we go to our content browser again, actor classes, and choose a different vehicle. Left click, drag, drop. And if we click play, we can go in and use that one, okay? So W to move forward, E to enter the vehicle. Okay, sorry, whatever happened there. Now you can make a terrain bigger. Yeah, if you create a bigger terrain, you'll have a bigger map. Okay, so let's click play one more time and go and have a quick look at our building. Okay. Now, so again, we can add more content browser. And we go to S_NEC, all assets, uncheck the materials, all assets again, sorry, it's not my assets, underscore. Yep, you can add more things into your scene if you want. You just drag and drop. Yeah, so just play around with it.